Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Rajkumar Academy for Civil Services. Let us discuss today the Hindu newspaper of Bangalore edition. Along with that, we are going to discuss about the important topic from Press Information Bureau and three words to improve your vocabulary. So the first topic that we are going to discuss, that is PM to host Z Putin Sharif virtually for SCO summit. In this particular article, the context is about our Prime Minister is going to virtually host the Russian President Vladimir Putin, Chinese President Xi Jinping, and Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, and the Central Asian presidents as India going to chair the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Council of Head of the State. So first time it is going to happen in the virtual. So India is going to chair that particular meeting. So in this particular area, what they are going to discuss, there was an agreement in terms of economic cooperation and all the initiatives whatever taken so far, and about the differences of India over the China regarding the Belt and Road Initiative. So the virtual summit is going to happen on Tuesday. Okay, right now value added for your preparation. This topic comes under your general studies too. That is regional groupings, international relations, the topic. So as per the topic, we are going to discuss about what is this SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So background, remember you need to understand this importance first. The importance of this to make a regional cooperation among the countries, 8 member countries. So the SCO has 8 members including China, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, Russia, Uzbekistan and Tajikistan. Iran is also set to join this SCO. So Afghanistan, Belarus and Mongolia are the observers. Remember this particular SCO, which is providing a proper supply chain of Russia and China and related to the arms and everything, and which is inclusively providing a proper highlights in terms of rise of non-Western security institutions and internal contradictions with the organizations as well. So the member state used to discuss related to the issues, what exactly happening in all the regional countries who has the membership under this SCO. What is the importance of SCO for India? First one is about economic cooperation. Remember, the SCO is providing a proper platform for India to enhancing the economic cooperation with the Central Asian countries, which have the vast reserves of natural resources. And also, India is seeking trade and investment with the SCO countries as well, and related to the energy security. Remember, the Central Asian countries has vast reserve of oil and gas, and India is looking a tap into these resources to enhance the energy security. Right, then cultural cooperation as well. The total cultural heritage of SCO member states, which observes in number around 207 World Heritage Sites. So which has a more weightage in terms of the tourism and cultural captivity. Right, and counter terrorism as well. Counter terrorism. The SCO has a strong focus on the counter terrorism cooperation. So to combat terrorism in those regions. Okay, so the significance of the SCO, we can take all these points, and also importance for India in terms of SCO, right? So moving towards the next article of the day, which is Supreme Court to take up the pleas against dilution of Article 370 on July 11th. Remember, a constitution bench which led by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud will take up on July 11 a series of petitions that is challenging the dilution of Article 370 of the Constitution, which deprived the Jammu and Kashmir of its special privileges and led to the bifurcation of the then since 2019. So 5th August, the President of India, in the exercise of powers conferred by Clause 1 of Article 370 of the Constitution, had issued the Constitution application to Jammu and Kashmir Order 2019. Through this, Government of India has made modifications in Article 370 itself, not revoked it. With this, the government of India has dramatically altered the relationship between state of Jammu and Kashmir and the Indian Union. So this is your background information about Article 370. So what exactly the context is, the five judge bench besides the CJI, they are going to take some plenty of pleas that taking up as a challenging of dilution of Article 370 which made by the government during the 2019. So background knowledge also you need to understand. Remember, 17th of 1949, the month of October, Article 370 was added in the Indian Constitution as a temporary provisions. It's a temporary provision which exempted Jammu and Kashmir, permitting it is to draft its own constitution and restricting the Indian Parliament's legislative power in the state. Okay, as per 17th of 1949 October, this Article 370 status. It was introduced into the draft constitution by N. Gopalasamy Iyengar, okay, as Article 306 Clause A. So under the Article 370, the Constituent Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir was empowered to recommend which articles of the Indian Constitution should apply to the state. So Article 35A stems from Article 370 and it was introduced through a presidential order in the year of 1954 on recommendation of providing Jammu and Kashmir as the Constituent Assembly. So this is what the background information regarding Article 370 in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So what are the key changes happened? Many things happened from 2019, so till 2019. So remember, Presidential Order of 1954 was replaced the Constitution application to Jammu and Kashmir October 2019 order. Okay, so subsequently the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Bill 2019 was passed by the Parliament, divide the state Jammu and Kashmir into two new union territories, that is Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Right, this is the first time that state has been converted into a union territory. Of the 6 Lok Sabha seats currently with the state of Jammu and Kashmir, 5 will remain with the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir, which 1 will be allotted to Ladakh. So the status of Jammu and Kashmir as the union territory. So they are going to have assembly, will have 5-year term, not as 6 years earlier that they used to follow. Right, so based on all these things, we need to understand this article. It is important why this constitutional challenges is happening against the Article 370 on the recent times. So just follow this article, most probably you will be having the continuity as well. Moving towards the next article, government forms SIT, Special Investigation Team, to probe into Bitcoin scam dating back to previous BJP regime. So the Karnataka government has formed a special investigation team to reopen and probe an alleged Bitcoin scam that had surfaced during the previous BJP regime. So there was a scam happened in the name of Bitcoin. For that purpose, a separate team was appointed by the Karnataka government. So the government is going to appoint a special investigation team to reopen the probe. So based on this topic, I'm going to give you the basic information regarding the cryptocurrency. Okay, cryptocurrency. Remember, a cryptocurrency is a medium of exchange such as rupees and US dollars, but it is in which format? Digital format. That uses the encryption techniques to both control the creation of monetary units and to verify the exchange of money as well. So Bitcoin is considered the world's best known cryptocurrency and it is largest in the world according to the market capitalism. So the most cryptocurrencies are not regulated by national governments. They are considered alternative currency, or we can call it as means of financial exchange, any financial exchange. So how does India is stands in terms of regulating this cryptocurrency? 2017 the RBI issued a warning of the virtual currencies. 2019 RBI issued a trading, mining in terms of transferring of cryptocurrencies. 2020, the Supreme Court of India removed the ban of the cryptocurrencies imposed by the Reserve Bank of India. So 2022-23 budget, union budget, the government clearly mentioned that transfer of any virtual currencies, cryptocurrencies asset will be subjected to 30% of tax deduction. So July 2022, RBI recommended a ban on cryptocurrencies because it is destabilizing effects for the monetary and fiscal health. This is what the exact condition of cryptocurrency in India. So moving towards the next article, it is about the editorial related to India should refuse America's NATO plus bait. So it's a bait. So why India is supposed to refuse the NATO plus status to India given by the United States of America? That is the topic is all about. Let us have a look of the context. So it was during a virtual press briefing in March 2023 on the NATO focus on the South Asian and Indo-Pacific region that the United States of America coming up with the permanent representative to NATO, like they are the permanent representative to NATO. So they stated that there was a term called NATO plus. NATO template already it is not applied to India. Yet on the eve of Prime Minister Modi visit to US, Senate Indian caucus co-chair Mark Warner shared his plan to table a bill to bring India into the NATO plus fold. So in this context, what exactly the takeaway for you? You're supposed to understand what is NATO and what is NATO plus. What is the priority of India? So taking the importance of NATO and NATO plus, the background information. See, first of all, I'll explain you what is NATO. NATO is a transatlantic alliance. Transatlantic alliance of around 31 like-minded North American and European nations. It was established by North Atlantic Treaty, also called as Washington Treaty, on April 4, 1949. The aim or objective we can call it to protect peace and guarantee the territorial integrity and also political independence and security of the member states comes under the NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So here Article 5 of the particular treaty, it is like come up with if an armed attack occurs any of the state against one of the member state, it should be considered against all member state, and other members shall assist the attack member to fight back as per Article 5 of the NATO. Headquarters which is located in Brussels, that is Belgium. Okay, so moving towards this NATO plus concept. It is a grouping of NATO and 5 other countries, including Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Israel, and South Korea. So the group works towards boosting the global defense cooperation. Among them. So advantages for India by becoming the NATO plus. We'll check what exactly. Because it is a proposal given by the United States of America that India should join as a NATO plus but refuse America's NATO. So it's a bait. That is the article is about. Just read that article, but we are going to discuss about what is North Atlantic Treaty Organization plus advantage for India. One is India would gain access to seamless intelligence sharing between these countries. India would get access to the latest military technology, without much of long time lag, and it would further strengthen India's defense partnership with the United States of America. These are all the benefits, or we can say advantages, that India if joined with the NATO plus. So go through this article, you will get idea about India's priorities in terms of this concept. Then you can understand what exactly it is all about. Next article, it is about clearing the water. India must give a bigger push to scheme to deliver potable water. So access to potable tap water is a basic necessity. Roughly 25 crore households in India in 2016, a tap water connection that delivers around 55 liters per capita every day of potable water is a rarity in most of rural India, which accounts for 19.5 crore households. So based on this particular statistics, 2019 of August, our Prime Minister come up with a promise to all the rural households would assure of piped water by 2024 before his government tenure ended. When he made a commitment, just read the statistics, 3.2 crore of about 16% of rural households were so connected. So exactly after the COVID, what happened, it is not possible for us to reach out. And finally, Har Ghar Jal, which was reported, only 59,000 or about 35% have been certified in terms of meaning their Gram Panchayat related to the scheme. So this is about statistics and coverage of the scheme to the rural households of tap water. So we need to know about some little bit of background. Okay, the background is also very important of this article. Remember, Har Ghar Jal, which is known as providing a certified state and union territories in the country. Okay, remember Har Ghar Jal certificate means certified state and union territories in the country in terms of achieving the tap water connectivity. Okay, tap water connectivity. For example, August 2022, Goa, Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu become the first Har Ghar certified state and union territory in the country respectively. So the people from village, all villages have declared their village as Har Ghar Jal through a resolution passed by Gram Sabha. So certifying that all households in that village have the access to safe drinking water through the application. So village water and sanitation committee or Pani Samiti has been constituted in all 378 villages of Goa and 96 villages of Daman and Diu. It responsible for operation and maintenance. This is how this Har Ghar Jal certificate will work out. Okay, you know about Jal Jeevan Mission. It's a central government initiative under the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Aims to ensure access to the piped water for every household in India. This mission is to provide a safe and adequate drinking water through the individual household tap connection by 2024 to all households in the rural India. That is the aim and objective. Right, so the intention is to provide, assist, empower and facilitate the water to the rural households. So next article that we are going to discuss related to Uniform Civil Code, which comes under your news page. Opposition questions timing of UCC deliberations. See, officials from the Law Ministry at a meeting happened there in the Parliament informed a Parliamentary Standing Committee headed by the BJP MP Sushil Modi that they are awaiting the 22nd Law Commission report to proceed with their process of UCC. Remember, the 22nd Law Commission sent a call to all the religious community groups to provide a feedback in terms of the Uniform Civil Code UCC. In this article, I'm just taking you to the context because the 21st Law Commission chaired by retired Supreme Court judge arguing against the UCC because this idea may seem appealing on the surface. It is crucial to consider the negative impact and it could on our diversified society. Okay, right. So now I'm going to give you some add-on information regarding the same. First of all, you need to understand what is meant by this UCC, Uniform Civil Code. This Uniform Civil Code mentioned in your constitution, that is Article 44 of our Indian Constitution, which is the part of Directive Principle of State Policy, that is DPSP. These principles are not legally enforceable but are meant to guide to the state in terms of making the policies. So whatever the provisions comes under DPSP, the state supposed to keep it in mind before executing any policies or framing any policies. It has been supported by some as way to promote national integration is also gender justice. Okay, so the Uniform Civil Code is the concept. In India, it is biggest controversy. Why is it so? Because the thing is, it's a debated and politically charged issue in India. One law can be applied to the various religious communities whether it is possible or not. That is the biggest challenge that we are facing in terms of UCC. Right? So the challenges is about personal law is like diversified from one religious to another religious, and because of their customary practices, resistance from the religious and also minority groups, lack of political will, okay, and the consensus. All these were the major challenges that we are facing in terms of implementing this UCC. Let us wait what exactly the recommendation or report given by this UCC, that is about the UCC by 22nd Law Commission. Okay, moving towards the next part, that is Press Information Bureau. Like the Prime Minister Narendra Modi had congratulated new home owners in Bengaluru's first project under Swami Fund, okay, which has helped more than 3,000 families in moving their dream house. Okay, Swami means Swami means Special Widow for Affordable and Mid-Income Housing Investment Fund. It's India's largest social impact fund formed for completing stressed and stalled residential projects. Okay, so this context is about in Bengaluru, first project under this fund. Okay, the next one is about DOT, Department of Technology launches Bharat 6G Alliance to drive innovation and collaboration in next generation wireless technology. Mobile services have also seen transformation from 2G to 3G, 5G. Now we are using under the 5G, and now when 6G is in horizon. So just go through this particular slide about Bharat 6G Alliance. So last part of the discussion, that is vocabulary for the day. The first word that you are going to learn today is amelioration. Amelioration. The process of making a bad or unpleasant situation better. Okay, the process of making any bad or unpleasant situation to be better. So go through the synonyms and antonyms. Next word is about hobnobbing, which is known as socialize or talk informally. Socialize or what? Talk informally. Okay, synonyms and antonyms, just go through it. Third word is about confabulations. Confabulations, the act of engaging in conversation or discussion, especially in a casual or informal manner. Okay, so these are three important words that you can derive today from the Hindu itself to improvement of your vocabulary, right? So that's all for the day. Just stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.